Hey guys, my name is Seniac and welcome back to another episode of FoolsTown here in City Skylines 2, where we are now vastly approaching autumn in our beautiful city right now. Look at how good it's now looking. It's starting to get really built up, but we need to build more industries. Oh yes we do, boys. Oh yes we do. Look at the traffic that we got right now as well, which is kind of crazy. Now last episode we implemented a brand new public transportation network, and oh, there's the reason why we have a crash. We have a cleanup on aisle 3 right now causing traffic. That traffic has now been cleared, so hopefully that jam can now slowly disperse. But we implemented a brand new public transportation network, and it's going really well. We've got nearly 17,000 people currently utilizing the tram system, and over 4,000 people utilizing the buses as well. Now, the city is getting quite full up right now. There's lots of stuff going on. We are seeing traffic from all different directions coming in, which is why we need to extend a little bit further. We need to add in some more connections. But today, we're going to be building some more industries. Now, in reality, the only industries that we've currently got in right now is the farming. That's all we technically have. And we've got quite an abundance of natural resources around us. We've got some ore down here, some fertile farming land, a little bit of oil over there. There's lots of forestry over here we can access as well, and more all over this way as well. So I want to try and get in a little bit of everything and start, you know, producing it. So currently we are producing... Well, our utilization rate is nearly 300 tons a month in fertile land. Nothing for wood or oil, which we're going to hopefully get one of each industry kind of pretty much all set up, so we can start producing more goods locally, so we can stop importing to reduce our costs. Now, if you are enjoying the series, smash that like button down below. Subscribe if you are new so you get notified when more episodes do come out. But we seem to have a few little issues right now. Now, we got a problem with our sewage, apparently. And our sewage treatment is not looking very good. So we're going to have to add in an additional pump on the scene. Now, we might also need to kind of take away where these pipes are currently going. So I can throw it over to there, but I might also need to divide it and split the difference. Because I don't want to overload a current pipe, is the way I want to put it. I don't want to overload a current pipe right now. So that should kind of spread out the sewage slightly and not have any backlogs, pun intended. Right, lots of things that we now need to do, boys. Lots of things that we now need to do. Now, we did implement a load of low-density residential last episode, which none of it is kind of grown. That traffic has died down right now, but we have another accident. How do you reduce traffic accidents? Because they really are hurting your boys' feelings right now. And we have a lot of traffic around here in general as well, which I think because of the brand new residents moving in, it's causing some traffic issues. Damn, it's kind of crazy, isn't it? But let's just forget the city for just a moment right now. Let's just forget it for just a moment because we want to build some of these brand new industry areas. So, let's take a look then. Let's take a look at what is going to be possible. So we have a little bit of oil over there, which is really good. So if I can access that little bit of parcel of land... and this side over there, and over there as well, we can pretty much get 3 industries that we're not utilizing right now, which that would work out fairly well. So let me go to buy some tiles, and we're going to have to buy all of these and all of these, right? Is that what I need to get? That's 9 of the available 44 that I had. So yeah, that gives me good coverage. So if I can create a very simple interchange here, or kind of junction, intersection, but then again, I can also utilize coming off the roundabout there, which is not going to be a problem. But I still got to get over to this side anyway. So I feel like somewhere here, a nice simple overpass that will be used by our industry vehicles. Now, is there any interchanges or intersections that I could maybe use that would become quite useful? See, these wouldn't be too bad. Something like this. It is quite overkill for maybe what we need. We have, oh, that could work as well. Is that called, what's that called there? The partial clover leaf? That might be the way to go forward. We might implement the partial clover leaf. Yes. Yes. So, in question anyway, where is the... Okay, so if I build it here, this, it should give us easy access. So if I want to pretty much delete from here, Yep, that will work out well. And if I build this, now, problem I've got is the fact that we are also falling into a 4-lane road. No, it's going from a 3-lane to a 2-lane. So if I place you here, alright, that bend should work out just okay. But it's a 2-lane, and I'm pushing into a 3-lane, sorry. So if I delete to there, we're going to push this directly in, and delete you as well, and delete you. So it's going to use lane math to kind of connect itself. So if I go from here to here, and then here to here, it's not perfect, so I might actually delete to there. I didn't mean to do that. Oh no. Why did it do that? Why did it do that, boys? I have no idea why it did that. Right, I'm going to put this back in there. Why did it choose to delete all of that then? That is slightly annoying. Slightly annoying. And going out straight to about there. So that bend, it doesn't look like it's going to be any different now, does it? So there to there. It just falls into place quite nicely. Now we got to delete this side as well. Making sure that the whole thing doesn't delete. Holy moly. And we'll go from there. And does it stick out at any point? So that is your square section and then in. There's not really much going on here for a bend. And then, oh, hold on. That's a 2-lane. Oh no! All of this is deleted as well! Oh boys, what's happened? What have we done? What has happened? What truly has happened here? Oh my goodness me. This is a nightmare, isn't it? This is an absolute nightmare. What a shambles. What an absolute shambles. Which is the one I was utilising there? Was this one, wasn't it? So spinning this right round. And we'll pull it just there. What an absolute nightmare I'm having right now. Right, you're in. You're in. And then it was going to be a 3-lane. But we upgraded there, and now we're back in business. Right, from here then, going straight to there and then in. And then you're more like this to there. Right, boom. We're done. Okay, back into play mode. We're done. Oh my goodness me, that took way too long. But now we have this beautiful little kind of partial clover leaf, which is almost like it's how you kind of almost build a trumpet in many ways. Now, I don't know how much traffic's going to get involved in here, but we shouldn't really see that much because of the nature of the area. Now, natural resources, we'll try and keep this open as we build. So, normal road, natural resources, because I don't want to cause too many issues with my vehicle flow. And it is also medium road that we're coming in. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring it, I'm actually going to do a continuous bend right now. We're going to use this to kind of split the area. To kind of run down, and we'll kind of just end it simply here. So that goes to there. And then we'll kind of build our own little areas coming off it. So I reckon one little oil area would be handy. If I drop a little bit of a roundabout on the end. There we go. And then we'll kind of come off the roundabout. Would it be possible to come off the roundabout? Down to here, which I'll then just smoothly bend off to there. And then I'll do the same here. But I'm going to bend this in here, this way. And then just cut in a little bit. There we go. There's a little bit of an area over there to access, but we'll build 2 oil wells. Or oil fields. What are they called? Oil wells? Oil fields? Let's take a look. It is classed as an oil drilling. Okay. So if I build you there. Now with this, we get to build our own little area now going around. And we'll just kind of roughly run it around here. So there is a point where I can no longer access. So I might scrap that to about there and build a second one. The second one well, won't be that big. Alright, to there. How does that look? Oh, this is going to look really, really good. So, look at our little drill there. Look at our little drill. Maybe I should have made it a little bit bigger. Do you know what? I'm just going to go the full distance. I'm not going to mess about. Let's go there, there. I got to do all this snapping again now, don't I? I ain't going to mess about with this. We'll just go nice and big. Like that. Maybe do one more. Boom. And then we'll see how that kind of grows and changes. And then we'll do another one on this side then. So it's not really much. But we're going to try and utilize this area as much as we can. So going round, right down into the corner. And then following this all the way around. Now we'll cut it to about there. Going around with the highway runs. And just kind of covering as much of this as I can. And there we go. You're joking me. Why does it do this? I hate this bug. This bug is so annoying. It's so annoying because I've got to redo all of that again. How dare you? Ruining my dreams. Alright. Bam. I hear a helicopter. What's the helicopter doing over here? Are we on fire already and they're sending help? Has someone died? Right. Roughly go around. In. Please don't oof yourself or disappear. No. So we obviously need to provide the water and the power and all that kind of jazz. So we'll quickly get this situated underground then. So we'll come from the roundabout, bring you out, and then take you directly across to there, right? No issues, no issues, no issues. And then we need to sort out the water and the sewage. So same again. Straight across. Okay, maybe it's not that easy. Alright, there we go. So they're now going to be... oh no, they're not functional. What's happened? What has happened? We'll delete you to there. Oh, I'll come off there instead. Right, is that enough to be functional? Apparently, it is. So, issue over here is there's a crime scene. Oh my goodness me, someone's been oofed already. But look at that, they're now building all the little oil drill stuff. So that's coming in quite nice. So, nice little start there. We'll see how we can get on with that then. So, in terms of our kind of utilization right now, we're at, wow, look at that. 36, 35 tons a month. It is slightly decreasing, but I think that crime scene is going against us at the moment. I think it slightly is. Right, so let's now bring this road over. Now, how far away is the ore section? So it's a little bit up there. So if I get my medium road, and we bring that up, also check for the contours as well, and then come off this, which is... where's the road? Just there. So bringing this out. And then do the contour so we can kind of see where the land's running. And all this is forestry. So we'll bring this on a continuous bend. So up and around. And then we'll go straight this way. And then we just kind of want to brush past the area slightly is all I want to do. Kind of like to there. And I'll end it just there. So that runs up quite nice then, up to this little area, where we should then have access for both. So for the actual ore industry. And this is going to be quite interesting because of how this is going to run up. So if I go for a medium roundabout as well, and we go for... Do I do a gravel road? I think that would be quite interesting, wouldn't it? A nice little gravel road coming off. So if I push this up, and I'm going to go for a nice continuous bend again, as it kind of go around the outskirts of this ore industry. We'll cut one directly out, as it then kind of branches up and over. And I reckon there's a couple of ore industries I can kind of place in within that vicinity. Okay. I'm getting excited right now, boys. I'm getting excited. So let's place one of these down then. So it's ore industries. So it can either be coal or it can be ore. I thought that was diamond then for a second. So we'll go with a nice big coal one. I'll do a big coal one and two small ore ones to kind of slightly even it out. So if I went to about there, right, I'm trying to find the best positioning. So if I go there with you, and I bring this right down and then follow this road as much as I can. There we go. Follow it right round. We'll go to about there, which is fine. And done. And it stayed there, which is more important. Right, that is our coal mining facility. Look at the size of that bad boy. It looks kind of crazy, kind of like facing towards the big mountains as well. Ooh. Interesting. And then we're going to do the ore ones next. So not as much space to utilize these two. So I'm hoping they kind of add up to what this one is. And we'll kind of come off that way. Alright, big ore mining facility. A bit different. We got a different building currently on there. What a view of the city and all the problems the city currently has. And then we'll get one more in. So this one here will be the smallest out of all of them, I think. So, which way are we going anyway? We're going this way? Yeah. No, this way. Which way are we going here? I can't figure this out. Overlapping. No, we are going this way. Sorry. I got really confused then for a second. Actually, thinking about it, this might be adequate size as well. Right, there we go. We'll leave it like that, and at some point we'll come back and we'll rejig how the road networks will work and all that kind of jazz. So if I then connect the water under here, so you boys up to over there. And then same with the power. They will stop complaining. Whoa, look at that huge building here. And they will then start producing some guts. Interesting. Right, 4-lane road off this one now. And we'll kind of bend this through, almost going down. Like that, wiggle it through to our forestry area. Ooh. So what is it doing to our unemployment rate anyway? Does it provide many jobs, this? That's not unemployment rate. Where's the unemployment rate, sorry? Workplace availability. Is that what I want? Did it say? Yeah, it does show unemployment rate there, 5%. But how many jobs do these provide? 36, and they're predominantly poorly educated and educated. That's 31. And what do these provide anyway? So 108. Oh my goodness. Ooh. And it's uneducated to poorly educated. So that's actually pretty good for the job market. That's really good. So let's see what the forestry stuff can do then. So this has what I need it to have. It's all green, ready for forestry products and stuff. Now this is only really, I'm building it to where the current forest is. So I'll have a road stick out to there. We'll do all dirt roads. This one coming up to about there. We'll leave it like that, and we'll kind of like bend them all off and whatnot. And I'll have one coming off just here as well. So just keep it really simple. There's nothing too crazy that's got to go on with this because of what I need it and what I want it to do. So we're going forestry on this then, and it's only this one I can kind of utilize, right? I haven't built any stone mining as well. I can get stone mining around everywhere else. But if I start right here, and let's start right, like say there for example. Now if I go down to here, am I snapping here? Alright, snapping it all in. If I go directly up, we've got 90 degrees on here, boy. And then roughly go around, and then maybe try and get down to the road. So if I do like that, because the other one's going to cut into us as well. Bring that directly up and connect in. So not really much going on, and give it time and we'll see how many jobs it then starts to provide for us. So same over here now right now with another forestry one. Alright, all the way down. So we've got to go round first. Right, I might have to freehand this one. There we go. Bringing this all the way up to there and then past it. And then go up and around to cover all this area. Is that people or animals? Yo, we've got animals on the streets. It's that new gang of boys, that new gang that's causing chaos around FoolsTown. I didn't know you get wildlife in here. I want to cry. I want to cry. Right, where are those animals? Are they still here? I can't see them. That infuriates me. It really does infuriate me. Oh my goodness me. Right, let's try this again. Come on, boy. Alright, directly up. Let's not beat around the bush. Come on. Right, this best work now. I don't want to lose my mind again. What is going on? What is actually going on here? Right, delete you. Right, this is the third time I'm going to place it in right now, and it best work. Right, I'm going to freehand all of this. I'm gonna go mad. Right, this is free-handed. And it worked that time. I don't know what's going on with it. I don't know what. But let me get in one more. Right now. Which we'll place just on this side. And bam, bam. I'll freehand this one just in case. I don't actually know what the issue is behind it all. Oh, and that's gone in as well. So now we got some forestry areas set up. So our original one then that we just put in has now up to 33 jobs available. And it's all, let me get back to that real quickly. It's all uneducated and poorly educated, which is the big benefit that we're seeing from. So winner, winner, mate. Winner, winner, mate. Which is absolutely glorious. So that means then if more people have those lower paying jobs, the better. Because then it opens up more positions, more people get employed, more people pay taxes. Well, I don't know if that's how it works, but I like to think that's how it works. Right, the other one is stone mining. Now, this doesn't require a kind of a resource underneath. So I'm free to place this down anywhere I want, but if I keep it within this industry, we're then producing stone. Now, here's me praying that there's going to be no issues with this. And I'm freehanding this one because I've now got a fear of it not actually working. Oh, damn. Looks good, doesn't it? Now, these buildings, while they do provide a lot, they don't have the positions open for the educated people. That's like the foremans and stuff, isn't it? But we're producing wood, we're producing oil, we're producing stone, we're producing ore, and we're producing coal. Wow. Oh, wrong button. That's actually quite a lot of stuff, isn't it? So, the utilization rate right now is pretty high in all of this. Highest is the wood. Oh my goodness me, that's kind of crazy, but it makes sense. Look how much land I did pick up from it. Now, the only thing that we're not producing technically out of all of this is any textile fiber. It's the only thing I do not have placed down. Now, in terms of our fertile land, all I've really got available at the moment is a little bit over there, which is... Do you know what? We could actually place it in here, couldn't we? We really could. So if I get a nice little dirt road, leave this up here, and we'll try and build two. So if I come to about there and then go ahead and bend that down and then just run this to a straight connection. We're going to implement some textile farming right now. So they will produce textile fibers is the best way to put it. So you go there, and I'll do some snapping on this. See what we can get up to. So it means I'm now producing everything possible in this city. It might not be an adequate amount. And I'm going to go right down to the edge, even though it's not fertile land down here. I'm just going to cover the area up. Now, it does require the powers within. And the water and sewage, because it's all connected to a highway road. That's why it doesn't spread. They don't build the utilities under a highway road. So I'll guys, it was there. We all seen it, right? We all seen it right now. Oh my goodness me. I hate my life. Bit dramatic there, Soniac, right? You hate your life? Bit dramatic. Right, there we go. We're in. We're in, boys. We're in. We can now produce textiles. So there's a little bit everywhere right now, which is not only provided, you know, a couple of hundred jobs availability. It means nothing that though, because we are getting so many people still moving in. We're up to 54,000 in population. What is going on? Now, did they eventually build all that low density? No. So I don't know what's going on there. Is traffic an issue? I mean, we're busy. Let's not get it twisted right now. We are busy in certain places and certain areas. We do need to sort out all of our parking situations. I mean, we're overloaded in many areas. Am I charging a parking fee for this? We are, aren't we? Yeah. I might double the parking fee in both of these to force them to a parking lot. Although it does kind of create traffic congestion. The automated parking building, that's very expensive, isn't it? Can I unlock that? I want to see what it's all about. So if I was to place this in, it's quite a large building. But what if I built a... Is there extensions to this? There is, so I might not want to build it just there. But this could fit in. I think it might be the bus stops that are causing problems. But this could fit in. Hang on, how big is it? That parking structure. I could fit it here. Right, I'm going to put it there. How many does it hold? It holds 416. Oh my goodness me. That was a lot of vehicles. Right, I'm going to get rid of these then. Now I'll get rid of you and I'll delete this path. Right. Because your boy is going to place it. Oh, you can only build one? You're joking me. You can only build one. I want to build that there then. I will build that there. That's a shame really, isn't it? That you can only build one, because I would like to have multiple of those. Right, a little side alley road. Give us glorious access here, there and everywhere. But yeah, we have got a lot of traffic. I mean, the big thing is, I feel like, this is what I feel like right now, that parking, although it is very, very good, it causes a lot of traffic issues with them all trying to get to the car park area. Now, we kind of need to think about better ways in which we can filter the traffic to and from these places. Like, there's a lot of traffic around here now because they're trying to get to the car parking. So, yes. Well, I'll start filling that up anyway. In our brand new downtown area. They can still park on the side of the streets. It just looks a little bit messy, doesn't it? That's what it looks, a little bit messy. Right, anyway. Education. How much has it increased now? We are 1.5% highly educated. Elementary school looks like it's not doing that great. Yeah. So let's see if we can get some more elementary schools now currently in. Right. So this is going to be a pain, isn't it? This is going to be a pain. We're going to have to build it over on this side, aren't we? I believe so. So, the roads, we're going to go for a grid effect. And where does it snap? It doesn't want to snap here, does it? I'll bring this out. Just there for a moment. And I'm going to build a grid, a simple grid. Or at least I was going to try to build a grid. But it doesn't want to play ball. Right, that's fine, because I'm going to go to... Right, the snap's there. So the snap being there-ish... I could fill that up to here. Like that. Now, the roads hopefully should... Well, this one should spread like this. So you kind of get the meeting points. But this one, not so much. I was hoping those little meeting points would meet in the middle. They would do if I built this myself. Right, so if I go there... Nah. Do you know what? No. Let's just not do it like that. Wow, it just doesn't want to build a grid, does it? It does not want to build a grid at all. Mind blowing. It is mind blowing. Oh, that's going to look ugly, isn't it? It really is. Let's just stick to what we originally had. And I'll go just to there. Actually, let me look at it. Yeah, we'll go to here. It shortens some of these little areas more than they should, but it won't be an issue. It won't be an issue. Now, do I want to go across with this? That would be a bit funky. Because it's going to bend more than it needs to, and that one's not going to bend as much, but it allows you to have these little through roads anyway. Right, all that anyway, it's very funky that is, isn't it? It's kind of crazy, but ooh. All that because I wanted to get an additional elementary school in. So we'll place it here and then add the extension onto it, and that will provide more student capacity. We've got 2 over there. We've got 1 over here, but I feel like we might need more. Now, we've got 1 there, but there's nothing for, like, really to service this area. So I reckon I'm going to delete this car park, which they're not going to like. Really not going to like. I've got to delete this path, which, again, they do not like. And I've got to delete these paths to get another elementary school in. Because education is important, guys, okay? Education is more important. What are these buildings, anyway? Are these residential? Residential. Is it low rent housing? Well, it is now. They're going to fill those gaps. A little bit of low rent. So that'll provide a lot more student capacity for this generic area. And then we see how we get on. So traffic's not bad over here, is it? There's no problems. They are really complaining about lack of skilled labour, though. We're trying our hardest to get the educated people. We are trying our hardest. It's been our biggest pain to date, hasn't it? Now, college seems to be looking like it's full. Oh my goodness me, it really is. And average graduation time takes about 7 months. I can add an additional library, which the libraries extend this Xbox, providing students with a better chance of graduating. I want to see how much that changes it. But our college is full. It's not great. It's definitely not great. But let's, I think we should get this sorted as well, right? We really should. Now, I might place in another intersection what they kind of suggest for me. That's a little bit too much. I feel like that would just cause ultimate traffic problems. For what I want it to do. Or I could keep it really simple and just do a trumpet. But then again, I would probably want to access this area leading down, wouldn't I? And then that's where building something like that might come into play. But at the same time, if I'm going to do an overpass then, I could build this, but then that's way too... Actually, no, it's not way too big. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Right, if I built you there. Right, I've placed that in. What did it change and what did it oof? It didn't change anything, but what I might do is, just for the sake of the lane math, we drop this down to a 2. Just for the sake of having some lane math thrown in. Now the singular, can I reposition that bend? No, it won't really work that well. Nah, that's fine. That's fine. I'm just going to have to slightly adjust how this falls into it now. So this, all of a sudden, now we've got this perfect little connection. So where's the snap for that then? We might do a continuous bend. Alright, to there. Run you in. That means I can now finalize this area off. Wow. It just all seems to fall into place very easy. Okay, so let's try and finish or finalize this area off then. So we're going to do a continuous bend coming around to there, to which we'll then turn it to run down, to bend this way, to then bend in, and then in. And then boom, into there. Then we've got all this space to work with, so I'm going to do another set just here. We'll do one more set. And then we'll do something like that. With a slight cut through there. So just kind of finalising that sweet little area off anyway. And then we can pretty much fill this all up. So I tried to put down low density before, and they just don't want to seem to utilise that. Oh, they are utilising that low density. Okay, and we're going to not go too close to the edge right now. Because I don't want it getting that close to the highway. And then here I don't mind. There we go. We'll do some low density kind of commercial quickly in this area. So I'll fill this whole little section there with the low density commercial. And then we'll do some medium density houses just here. Ooh, the old factory condos. Going down there and then covering this with it as well. And then the rest can be low density residential. Right, that's a big area and I just decided to grow. We're going to need another connection for the road to come out. Because I can't heavily rely just on that. We're going to have to bring it out here as well. And then whack a roundabout on. Just to give it that little bit of extra capacity. Now, in what world should those guys give way to these guys? It's like, we really need traffic controls. I really need you to be able to set this all up, because this is just diabolical. But I suppose that's a downside to this style of junction anyway, isn't it? Yep. Right, that's now all building up, which will provide a lot more residential. We're actually pushing 60,000 residents, which is really crazy. Really is. This garage is not full yet. And we're making decent amounts of money. So what's that signature building? Oh, we've actually got a couple of signature buildings. We got the Cordium condos, which I will build around here somewhere. I'm going to say just there. Fit that style. The old factory condos is what we've also just unlocked as well. So build them right next door to them because they look quite glorious. And the vertigo square. This is a terraced house, isn't it? But it's going to look out of place being here because of that style, unless I squeeze it at the back of one of these, like there. Okay, that now fits in. It now fits in. We also got the theatre actors mansion as well. I'm going to throw this in. Right, just there. No other ones unlocked at the moment. Fair enough, fair enough. And it takes 12 months for them to graduate from here. That's a full year. Holy moly. 7 months from there. The college is really full though, isn't it? It is really full. So research. Is there anything else I can unlock for like education level stuff? So we got the technical university. We got the medical one. We got the radio. So it creates interesting universities, increasing the likelihood of university students graduating. Just go larger than grand. Oh, okay. Let's go for the radio telescope first. Oh, where do I put this then? Do I put it like in the mountains? In the mountains. So if I brought this up and went like this way. And then dropped it down. That's right up in the mountains right now, and it's got good satellite coverage, hopefully. It's a bit weird, but I'm going to throw it down nonetheless anyway. We're going to throw it down nonetheless anyway. Right, okay, so that did push me up a little bit more. What does it provide again? Does it do anything? It actually has employees. It gives us a +5 university graduation chance citywide. So we should start to see more educated people coming out of that. So that's pretty good. That is pretty good. It's just my college is slacking right now. So we're going to have to think about building a second college, believe it or not. Now, it's quite crazy to say and crazy to think of right now, but we actually do have the funds to be able to do that. It's not too big of a building, and I think it's something that we can maybe squeeze within this area here. So if I brought this out and then kind of bent this round. Is it too much to ask for a connection there? We will see. So a college, sorry, is a decent sized building, but I reckon maybe we pick a little spot to drive it in. Alright, build you there. A college. Add an extension on it. And a little bit of a library. And we'll leave it there for now. I've got to decorate a lot of these areas as well. But this is to kind of give us additional capacity as well. So any big issues in the city? One's traffic and one is... Okay, traffic's not a thing no more. Is the high noise pollution. So where are they experiencing the noise pollution the most? So these guys are feeling it over there. Now, can we build sound barriers? Yes. Yes, we can. So if I go noise pollution here, how much does it reduce it by? It does actually reduce it, which is kind of cool, isn't it? Not huge amounts, but I suppose it all helps, right? It all helps. you can see the difference of the overspill between here versus there with sound barriers. But there's still high noise pollution no matter what anyway. I'm trying to see where the residents live versus the majority of this. Like up here might be a good area. Let me get rid of this now. So you can't do it everywhere, can you? No, it's like I've added them there, but they don't exist. Maybe it's only for ground stuff then. Oh, that's interesting. Doing double sides. Now, how much that reduced that then? Oh, oh my goodness, it almost eliminates it. It almost eliminates it. No, it does eliminate it. Oh my goodness me. Doing it both sides. But you can't get it everywhere. That's the only downside. But every little helps. Every little helps. So it should reduce it quite heavily here now as well. Takes a while to update, obviously. Unless that has been updated. But it's like non-existent there now, isn't it? Okay, that has reduced a little bit. So I'm not saying that solved noise pollution. Okay, well, it's got rid of the one negative minus that we did have. It's quite funny, isn't it? It is quite funny to see that. Right, so. Unemployment's at 7.8%. Damn, it's getting quite high. And our unique buildings, I think some factory stuff might be pretty good to eventually get in. But you can see what we kind of need right now. We need more manufacturing buildings there, medical universities. Medical and technical, we can get pharmacy and oil refinery. I just need some more density buildings. Some of this stuff we're kind of getting close towards doing it as well. So, expansions are coming in thick and fast. Our medical care is not looking that good. But then again, the hospital doesn't have the full shebang of vehicles out and about. So, I'm not too sure what to say about that. Look how different the highway there looks now with the sound barriers. Interesting, right? Very interesting. So, unemployment, not employment, sorry, education. We're now 2.2 on the highly educated. So we actually are getting somewhere. We actually are getting somewhere. And we're putting some dents into this. We just need to keep providing more and more jobs, don't we? We really do. Right, the snow's coming, boys. The snow is slowly coming in. And we have some overloading issues with the power underneath right now. The pipes are being overloaded. The power lines are being overloaded. Can we not overload the power lines? How can you boys stop the overloading power lines? We might have to reposition some of this stuff. But we're not producing enough power in general anyway. We really ain't. So we've got to solve that then, because the city is now about to oof itself. So, oh, it's. I need to start investing heavily in some proper power plant kind of stuff. But if I throw you just over here for just a moment, this underground goes to there. That will spread a little bit of the capacity to stop it from overloading. But would you look at that, boys? The map has got very, very snowy very, very quickly right now, hasn't it? Very snowy very quickly. But we're going to continue these expansions. I think next episode then, we're going to look towards doing some proper exports now. implement some train lines, and I might build a cargo harbour as well. Now that sounds pretty exciting. We've got 61,000 residents in here right now, and we've got a lot of money, so we need to start spending the money not on big projects, but also spending the excess on funding just buildings in general. Whether that may be airports, you know, cargo related, just other stuff in general. I've got 30 research development points to use as well, so I need to unlock some stuff too. We need to inject some steroids into FoolsTown, but until next time, I'll see you all soon. So goodbye.